Good morning, guys. Welcome to BitcoinMF. A quick TA update, the way I see the market today. I remind you, this is not financial advice, so please make sure you do your own research. Let's get right into it. So today I want to start with something a little bit different, and it's the weekly time frame. Usually we watch the daily time frame, and we break it down from there. Today we watch the weekly time frame, and I want to say a few words, and then we watch the daily time frame. So the weekly time frame, as we can see, is very bullish on the past weeks, and this little circle is left from a post I posted some time ago on the Discord server, but it doesn't mean nothing. I just watch it. It's not what I want you to concentrate. What I want you to concentrate is this. And why I want you to concentrate on this? Because when the price is going up, like we seen in the last weeks, we approach every level and we break the level, and we need to sustain the level, and we need to break the next level, and we need to sustain the level. This is how I see it, and I hope you can agree with me on that. And if you follow the BitcoinMF strategy and the BitcoinMF logic, or whatever we call it, we can see that actually this here signal, it was like a really strong signal of the weekly, and again it was a very late signal, like I always talk about, okay, because the BB band here, it was you see right about here, this where it was more miming than ever, okay. This is what I think, because the BB bands weekly grab this shit after all of this. Yes, I understand. Yes, after all of this parabolic move, it grabbed it and we went down to where we were. And this signal was actually the first signal that the strategy gave when the market started to crash from the top, which was the top. So what I think about this and why I say to you this shit, because if we take this huge scoop on the weekly, so let's hypothetically say somebody uses a BitcoinMF strategy on the market, takes this signal and presses Alt F4, Alt F4, and goes to vacation, okay. He goes to vacation until he gets this, okay. Never mind. He goes to vacation, and then price is dropping, and he's extending his vacation because he's in profit. And slowly market reversed, and slowly, fastly, we are here again. And if this theoretical guy didn't close his short, now he is fucked up, okay. Because even if price goes down again, all of this is like theoretically missing time, wasted money. I don't even want to think what else, okay. So this is I know many people will maybe look at it with a little laugh or something, but this is how I look at this. For me, it's basic. Also, I must say that I wasn't on this side of the market. I wasn't even thinking about it when this happened. So for me, I didn't experience a bull run yet, like the bull run that was. So it's also good and also bad, because people that did experience the bull run, they can argue with me, and they say to me now, and they be probably right. They will say to me, lazy, fuck off, you don't know what is a parabolic move, and you will see what is a BTC and what is the parabolic move. And I will say to them, okay, I hope. But I also think that I am a little bit clean of noise about this bull run, the huge bull run, okay. So again, I try to look at it TA wise and fundamentals. You know, if you follow me, I like the I like the conspiracies. I like all the shit that's revolving around there, and I like to find where are the scams and who did what and who is who and what is what, because for me it's more important to know who runs Libra than to know what is Libra. For me, this is how I learn. This is how I also can tell you I live my personal life. I go, if I need something, if I find something, I go to the individual, I go to the person, I will hit his head if I need to get the info out, to get the data I need, okay? But it doesn't mean that like I know everything that is going along the way. I only take what I need, and this is how I work, and this is how I share with you guys, okay? So anyways, this was the philosophical part of the video, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. Now we change back to regular candles, we change back to daily, okay, and we look at it again without nothing, just to see the clean chart, just for a second, okay? And again, we can see the lines, and the lines are saying that on the daily, if this keeps on pumping, so price must close above this line, and when it closes above this line and sustains the price, even more confirmation for bulls, even more I will hear lazy parabolic move, and all of this and all of that. And okay, I am very happy with the parabolic move if it will happen and if it continues to happen. Don't get me wrong. But I'm also still short. And this is again, like always, I don't mean that you need to do this. Especially now, it's like more risky and more rewarding. Because right now I will stay short because I am already underwater, and if the retracements will come, there is even a chance that the retracement will not get me above water. So I'm fucked up. So it doesn't mean that you have to do like me, but I have to share with you what I think and see, because it's not about me, it's about the market and what the market does. So let's try to nail this motherfucker today. If this candle closes and sustains, I think it's very simple. It goes more up, and if you long, I think, in my opinion, it is maybe you should consider using a stop loss at profit if you're long, especially if you're long because you follow and use this BitcoinMF strategy, okay? In my opinion, especially if you took this signal. If you took this signal, I think that you need to put stop loss at profit, because this signal, as it can be very strong, but it can be also the weakest signal of all of this, if you understand what I say. Why? Because we can see that actually this is a stronger, this is the stronger, this is like less strong, and it's less strong, and there is a chance, of course, it will, if it will now shoot $2 million, so we say yes, this was the strongest. But for now, this is how I see it. I see the move as one, okay, like as one, and I watch the EMA of the strategy to see where it tries to. You see how it goes. It's for me, in my head, I call it the dance of PA, okay? And people in the server, they know I post sometimes dance of PA from the beginning. This is what I talk about. It's dancing, okay? So I watch to see today what I watch to see. If you see, the mimicators are really bullish in my opinion. The RSI got headroom. The MACD is starting the new phase of the positive phase. The stochastic RSI is erect like me in the morning. So what I want to see today is I want everybody to see this. I want everybody to go long, because also we are kind of long, you know what I mean? And when everybody is long again, I want a correction will come. And what I mean by correction, I don't mean one hourly candle red dildo, which is nice, but it's not enough for me. I want to see the daily go to the 50 or 48 in my case EMA. That would be, in my opinion, a nice correction, which will also will open the path for new ways in the market, in my opinion, for up or down. Because right now, I still didn't go into the forums and read all the noise and all this because I didn't want to get something from the outside, if you know what I mean. I woke up, I took my kid to kindergarten, now I drink coffee and I talk what I talk, okay? So please do your own research. So on the daily today, as a bear, I want to see the BB top meme activates. I want to see it goes a little bit more up, so the mimicators are even more bullish. And once everybody will push the green button, and not only they're gonna push the green button, they're gonna push the green button with the profits they made with this easy long, as they say. Okay, they're gonna put all the money. Those who didn't took out the money, they're gonna use the money again. This is, in my opinion, how money is also. It's a characteristic of the money, of the exchange money. Those who didn't took out the money, they will lose the money. This is what I think. Eventually. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry, this is getting too long. This is the daily chart. Again, the long signal, if you followed it and now you're Gucci, consider stop loss. Your stop loss is, I can only tell you where I think it should be. I don't know. If I put it here, it's already, it's not a long, it's semi-long. If I put it here, I already underwater, it's not a long. So if you ask me, fuck it, I will put it right here. So if it hunts me, like if it drops a little bit, so I will close, I will see what happens later, and I can always go again long. Because in my opinion, this little this little space, if it really moons, it doesn't so significant for me. If it say now moons 20k or above, so what is this? It's nothing. This is what I think about it. Let's move on. The 4-hour chart, we can see also the long signal was kicked off, tried to sell off. You see how it immediately scares everybody, scares BitcoinMF. People say, why I did this, why I pressed to like lazy told me, and after they close it goes like lazy told them. And again, the maybe band sell off, tries to sell off, doesn't go, traps more shorts, goes up more. Yesterday night we saw this good together at the voice chat also. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If no, DM, I will explain you. What more can we see? The RSI is going up, okay, but here in the MACD, we as bear, I want to see negative MACD phase, because if the negative MACD phase starts, so it means the bulls need to wait until the bears finish. And if the bears will step in, it can be finished not so good also. So watch out and watch out. 1 hour, we look at the 1 hour. We see the BB meme also try to sell off again. And right now it didn't make it, and it's now we are fighting for this support level to hold it as support. And we got more room on the RSI, and the MACD is also semi-bullish, I don't know. But here again, I will take the bear stand again. And also why? Because you see this level, this is the top and this is the top. And if we look at the RSI, we can see that when it's here, so this is the top, and where it's here, and this is the top. And I am no expert, but I think this calls the bearish divergence. And it isn't, don't matter what I tell TAYs to people, every time I get two reactions. One reaction is immediately agreement. Yes, lazy. Yes, lazy. But okay, yes, lazy. But the other agreement, the other argument is what if you don't understand, I'm trying to say this is a bearish divergence because price is going up, but the indicator is not making a new high. And maybe I am wrong on the definition of this, but you can leave a comment. I would be very happy even to if I'm wrong or not about this. For me, this is a bearish divergence. This is what I know, because the price is making a new high, but oscillator doesn't make a new high. So now people will say to me, oh, it's not enough you look on all the common memes, you also look at the bear divergence, and I will show you bear divergence from a few days ago and this and that. Okay, I will show you also bear divergence on the many time frames. It's many times I watch the chart, I see bear divergence, 1 hour after I come back the price is down. Okay, many times I saw this, so I don't think it's a meme. I think it sometimes work, and when it doesn't work, there is something else that's making it not to work. There is always something else, there is always something bigger, there is always something that we don't know. And what the most fucked up part about it is probably the answer is always in what we don't know. This is how I think about it. So if I like always find what I don't know, I think that it's a good direction, okay? But again, none up, you know me. 30 minutes. We can see again it's pumping, and no stopping. And again, the RSI is here, is playing with us. And again, the MACD, same situation. If it starts to fall now and goes negative, so the price will fall and start to search for support. First, it will search the 16 EMA, and if it finds, it goes more up, and if it doesn't find, so it goes down until it finds, okay? And let's look at the 15 minutes. The 15 minutes, we can see that we are still bulling. Why still bulling? Because 2 candles red, everybody knows not to short, and it goes up more, and now we are again at the top BB range, above the mid BB, above the 16 EMA, and the MACD is going positive, and RSI is also, but like always, I watch out. Why I watch out? Because also the stochastic RSI here, I don't like it. It tells me that it can go also down, and this will drag the RSI down. And also, when the BB bands are narrow more, and it approaches one side, as always I post this in the Discord server, I start to look where it goes, because right now it can go again more up, but when it pops up, I also look where the BB bands put price action back into the bands. And because I tell you this, and because it's a meme shmeme, and this also can straight go down, so it doesn't have to take people who use this, if you know what I mean. It's like you miss the train, but now we will have to see, because if to be honest with the market situation and all the 30k and all of this, I think it will still go up, of course. Okay, so those were the time frames. I hope you still made it and you're not asleep. Again, I will sum it up. If you bull and you took this signal, or you bull and you're somewhere between here and you still didn't stop loss at profit, in my opinion, it's a good place to do so. What you'll have to do is decide where you want to stop loss, and this is unfortunately I can help, because only you see numbers, and you need to know this for yourself, as I know this for myself. And let's move on just a little bit more, and it will end, I promise. The pivot lines, like always, we watch this This don't mind this because it's a paper trading. Okay, I can shut this. I forgot to shut this. Okay, this we can see that we are above the R1 and we are below the R2, but we are in this range. Okay, and if you follow me, you know I look for these points to see where the bulls get confirmations. This is the 21 EMA. This is the most basic TI setup I know. I've come across the 21 EMA, sorry. And like I many times say, when the EMA will cross the pivot line and price will still be above, it is a strong bull confirmation. And right now we can see we are in bull territory. And if you follow me, you know what bull territory means. It means that the price can pump, but it also where we go hunt for bulls, because there in their territory we can find bulls. Because if we don't go to bull territory, we will find something else, not bulls, if you know what I mean. So right now we want to see, as long as price keeps, even if it dumps now, but it keeps above the 21 EMA, it is still trend intact, it is still bull control, it is still moon, it is still BTC financial freedom, and all what you think of it, it is still, as long as the 21 EMA and the price is above it. This is what I think. The problem is that as it will go below it, it will be very, very fast, if it plays out, of course. And just for the sake of to be calm, okay, we look at it. Of course, I look at the daily. I look at the 1 hour because I many times I look at the chart throughout the day, but the mindset is on the daily. And on the daily, the mindset is, we can see that actually we have kind of the same shit. Why? Because the EMA is crossing the pivot line and price is above the EMA, and we are in bull territory, and bull can be blind now because they want to go to R1. And even if they go to R1, this can happen because we are already were here. Even if we go to R1, I still see I still watch it to see when it can go down, because if a correction happens, it can easily go to the 21 EMA at least, easily, and still go up. Okay, and this is, again, I remind you, this is on the daily, and we can see this here with this candle. You see it almost covered all this range, almost from the R2 to R3, like kind of like here, almost entire range, and it went from here to here also entire range. Okay, and again up and again down and again up and down, you know what I mean. So pivot wise on the daily, if bulls continue to misbehave like I don't tell them, they will go to R1 and they will try to close above this. But if no, we will visit the 21 EMA once again, and we will decide what will happens from there. And we finish in a little bit. Just a second, I will show you the IG client sentiment again, and you will see that this is 26%. And you will understand what Lazy say, because Lazy says that when this percent is going up, so price is going up, and it's not like in our basic head, first common thought is, oh, more longs, so I should be on the long side. I know that this is what happens now on the market. Everybody is like long, but actually this data, I watch it every day, and you tell me yesterday it was 24% and people shorted and people gave up shorting, and now we are 26%. So if we follow this logic through, it means that actually price, as much as I don't want it for my position, but it doesn't matter what I want, it matters what market does. it will go up because the shorts are going up. Okay, and once again, how I use it again, because everything I watch from the double sides. If I watch the sentiment, okay, and I watch all of what I watch, I assume in my head is like everybody knows what I know. So if everybody knows what I know also about the IG client sentiment, and we know that when this percent goes up, so the price goes up, and we know another confirmation and another confirmation and another confirmation from the bulls. When I get a list of confirmations, I draw a line and I see the unconfirmations, if you know what I mean. And I think we all should be at least be careful and not be so like blinded. I know how it is to be in profit. I know how it is to be in stop loss in profit. It's like a different mindset. It takes your mind, soul, and body, in my opinion, to a different place. To be honest, maybe a better place that I am right now, maybe. But it does something to our heads as a trader, and it does something to us as we see the market. The same way it does something to us if we see the market in a different way, like kind of like me right now, because the market is going up and I want it to go down and I'm still short, and it's like I'm fighting all the logic, and I'm sure that you know what I mean. But again, I don't mind being wrong because everything for me is calculated and budget in the right way. But it's important for me to share with you the real like feeling and the real things that they happen every day, okay? So if somebody says to me that I fight the logic, is okay, is right, okay? Because we can see the logic is simple. Like one of the guys I follow in the forums, he said a very simple and important thing. What matters in the end is the P&L. No one cares how you did it, what you thought, if you were, I don't know what. What matters is how much money do you make in the end of the day, week, month, whatever it is for you. This is what matters, okay? So everyone is a solo fighter, I get this. But again, as a group, we can learn from each other and share and notify each other and much more things, in my opinion. And that's it, I think. That's it about the client sentiment. I told you. If you want to check more, so you can go and register here. It's free, and then you will go and you will see the detailed chart with all the things they got there. I don't want to go right now because I already showed this. One last thing I say is the data mish again, like always. And now you can see the price is going up. The shorts are in pain, which means they add in to position against the market, which is good for bulls. Okay, and yesterday I was joking, so because this site was all day, it was down, okay? And I said it's because I tell you about this, so we can't watch the pain and watch the mana, so they bring it down, okay? Now I open today in the morning, I see they fixed it, and I'm like, okay, at least they fixed it. And that's it, guys, for today. I'm sorry it was a little bit maybe long, but you know, I don't plan what to say. I just open the mic and I say what I see. This is the whole goal of this thing, in my opinion. And again, we'll say last thing. As the day passes by, sometimes is like, you know, I'm sure you know this, that your original thought and the market is in two different places, okay? What I do in those situations, it may be funny, but when it's like this, I sometimes open my daily video and I listen to myself, okay? But I don't do it on YouTube, so the counts won't, be false count. I'm not stupid. But anyways, what I mean is, when I watch my video again, I got a reference point of like how much I drift away from my original thought. Okay, and this is also like for me is a tool I use for me. You know what I say? And it's already, to be honest, it's like couple of time saved me. But again, it's me, and I am an individual, and you are some else individual, and everybody is unique in the same level. So once again, if you're long from the strategy, that's what I care, because I care for people who use this strategy. If you're long, I don't know nothing. I know that this signals long, and I know that if I was in long from here, I would put stop loss in profit somewhere around this range, because I also don't want the if it falls down, so it's my profit. Okay, even if I'm long from here, I don't want it to eat my profit. Even if I'm long from here, from any point, I don't want it to eat my profit, and it's okay. You should also want this. And again, this what you see here is on the Telegram channel. It's the Hulk Smash pattern scanner. You can join and check it out. It's free. There is also a demo if you sign the newsletter. Don't worry, I won't send you emails. And all the links are in the description. If you like to support this channel, check also the links. You can buy some lousy t-shirt or something, but to be honest, I want to take it to the next level, and I'm a little bit working on it slowly. But I don't want to say hop before I jump. Everybody will be notified when it's time to, and again, it's not about it. It's just something I do. It's about the market, and that's it, guys, for today. I hope it was helpful for somebody. I hope it was helpful for me, and that's it, guys. See you in the Discord server. See you in the YouTube channel. Smash the like, leave comments. If you don't like this content and you stayed until now, go see a doctor. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, for real. And if you help me get to 100 subs, I will be like injected with good feel and love. And this is what I want. My goal is 100 subs on YouTube. So please, if it's not hard for you, smash the sub. And after you a millionaire from following my videos, you can unsub. It's okay. I got no problem with it. Okay, so take care, guys. Bye bye, and I see you next time.